Morning, 7th of December 2021. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. Today's card is the Chariot. It's about control, but not controlling others, controlling yourself. Taking back control of your life. Just after lunch, probably. So we've got confusions, there's too many options, living in a dream world, fantasies, 7 months. And a very demanding Leo female. This way up, she's contrary, keeps changing her mind, which is what's confusing. My Violet Elizabeth card from Just William. Those of you at a certain age will know what I mean. She will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she doesn't get what she wants. Somebody's overthinking this and in a mental prison because of this demanding person. It's time to release yourself from that mental prison and take back control of your life. There's lies, deceit, theft. And the answer to any question you have is yes. 9 months. Something new is trying to be born. Whatever this something new is will be built on firm foundations and will pay off within 3 years. But it all depends on the decisions you make. You may be in denial. You may be trying to protect someone or yourself. Or you may not be sure of all the facts. If you wait until you're sure of all the facts, you'll never make that decision because you have to go with your gut instinct. There's no other major arcanas in the spread, which means it's all about you taking back control of your life and making a new start. And when you do, it will pay off. It could be study, job, relationship, whatever. 3 years and you will be successful. Somebody's living in a dream world. It's time to make a decision. Someone, possibly a gentleman who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a businessman, or someone in uniform, has possibly lost everything. It's made them unreliable and unstable. Could have been once a good friend, now they're a dangerous enemy. Stubborn. The truth needs to be spoken, either to this person, this Leo female, or from this person, because the lies will only bring defeat. This is success. Not everything's black and white, there are grey areas, but the truth must be told to bring success. There's problems within the home and family life, perhaps the loss of a home, perhaps a house move that's not going well, repairs need doing, or there is unhappiness within the home. This is a neutral card because it's today's card, but we can't ignore that the water sign female has landed on there. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but if I had to say any, it would be Cancer. Somebody who loves unconditionally. Somebody who maybe is taking back control of their life and loving themselves enough. There's no reunions, no possibility of a reunion, no happiness or celebration in this situation. The chapter needs to end, but it's being delayed. Delays in travel, unable to travel to the object of your desire, be it persons, things or events. Something is not coming to a conclusion. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. So it could be the 21st of this month, or an address, or someone's birthday. Impatience to get this started, whatever it is. And disappointment. You played your part in this disappointment. It's not working out as you planned. But you're not to blame. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. What's over's over. It's time to draw a line in the sand and move forwards. Somebody's sitting on the fence and refusing to make that decision. Juggling 2 people, 2 situations, 2 jobs, not knowing which option to take. Yeah, whatever this is, isn't settled. It isn't over. It's an issue that will keep coming back until you settle it, until the truth comes out. Could be a medical issue, could be a dental issue. It's a long-standing problem that needs sorting. So the 20th and the 21st is not going to be a good period. Justice needs to be served. The truth needs to come out. The number 11 is important. There's no point in trying to avoid the truth because it will come out. Justice needs to be seen to be served. There may be a court case. There is a professional female here, either a doctor, priest or lawyer, or a widow or divorcee. Someone who is prepared to cut themselves free of a situation. Detachment is needed. Swan's mate for life, but that one's on its own. This female, it could be you, it could be someone you know, but they're taking a risk. They're feeling the fear and following the true path, the rainbow bridge, to wherever fate will take them. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So We have a run now. 20th, 21st, 22nd. So delays, movement. Take the risk. So something that hasn't been settled is coming around again so that you can bring it to a close and take the risk. Get the advice you need or cut yourself free and move forward to a new beginning. The mourning is over. The loss, the separation, whatever it is, the confusion is over. No longer confused. And when we get the 7 and the 3 together, it is time to make your wishes and dreams come true. Something has ended because of lies, deceit and theft. So now someone's on the dark night of the soul. They cannot go back. It's impossible for them to go back. But they're frightened to go forward. They've got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Because there's been an injustice here and the decision needs to be made. The scales have to be balanced. Karma will be seen to be served. 2 weeks. Because someone has lied. You have your suspicions. Someone's been wearing a false mask. Maybe about medical matters. It may be drug dealers, criminals. But you already have your suspicions. You're not paranoid. But this is taking somebody into a dark place of depression. Not to be trusted, this card. People thinking negatively instead of positively, and it will bring about negative results. The 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Gemini energy, it's about no communications, negative communications, siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues. It is time to heal. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop feeling like you're not good enough, you're not old enough, you're not young enough. Whatever it is, the obstacles you're putting in your own path. It's dissatisfaction and ungratefulness. It's time to be grateful for what you've got and realise that it will pay off. Like Spirit says, because we've got the 3 of Pentacles, where is it? The 3 and the 7 make a 10. So this will pay off. There it is. This will pay off once you begin to see and heal. But you have to end this chapter first. Take back control of your life. 11 is positive. 22 is positive. Libra, Gemini. Someone is mourning the loss of something or someone. Grieving. There's no more fighting. Somebody doesn't want to fight anymore. It could be a military man that's leaving your life or a negative influence on your life. There can be no recovery here. There may be someone using illness as a blackmailing tool, emotional blackmail. And yet, for this, whoever this is, that's got taken back control of their life, loving themselves enough, taking the risk, there will be happiness in love. There's a gentleman thinking very carefully about the written word, either receiving or sending. It's an important decision. There's a loss of finances and money which has caused the delays. but someone will be travelling soon. A welcome visitor, a welcome message coming your way. There's a friend and confidant that you can turn to about this deceit, about this depression. There's no love lost in this situation. The Sagittarius could be involved, but somebody isn't happy in this situation. And there it is, it's about love, it's about Venus. Someone has lost the love of their life, perhaps. This is about you growing as a person from the pain that you're suffering. It's about abundance. It's about mothers. It's about the most important female in your life. It does connect to the military, November the 11th, May the 31st, and those born on the 3rd or the 30th. Love is my religion. It's the only thing I'd die for. The name John could be important. The Venus card says to let love take care of it for now. Venus is the morning star and the brightest of the planets. It is the planet of beauty and balance, which is the Justice card, bringing the balance back in. It's about the loins and the marital home. It's named after the goddess of love and romance, which is what the planet rules. In Scandinavian lands, the equivalent of the Roman goddess Venus was Freya. Among the Greeks, she was Aphrodite. Venereal disease was named after Venus, so somebody may have caught an STD. After all, she charms and seduces. She was once associated with Lucifer, who is not a demon but an angel of light who fell to earth from heaven. In reality, the part of the astrological chart Venus rules is where we want the good life, where we desire ease, comfort, sweets and kisses, where we want to see beautiful, be beautiful and smell beautiful. I forgot to say, Astral DJ, it was Dirty Dancing, the film. It gave me the film again. Then 2 songs, These Arms of Mine and When Your Baby Leaves You All Alone, I Believe. Where was I? Want to see beautiful, be beautiful and smell beautiful. Venus co-rules the sign of Libra and Taurus, but the energies function differently in these signs. In Libra, Venus works best in the fields of beauty, social balance and romantic love. While in Taurus, Venus stands for creature comforts and accumulating fineries. In both signs, Venus is very partner orientated. There is a great need to unite with another when the Venus card presents itself. This card brings on codependency and fears of going it alone. But you have to feel that fear and do it anyway. Both Libra and Taurus are signs best supported by this, so Libra is mentioned. Venus is the lesser Neptune. Love, romance and art are her domains. She doesn't get lost in them or lose her practical side. In fact, Venus is the planet of fashion, luxury, balance, symmetry, artistic ability and sugary foods. She prefers to overlook the ugliness of the world, so someone's in denial. Buying objects that are beautiful, unnecessary or excessive may come into play, so somebody's not only in denial, but they're trying to fill that hole with buying objects. You may feel compelled to buy something beyond your budget because you think it's beautiful, but you don't really need it. On the other hand, you may be attracting these very things on your own. Venus also rules money, especially money shared in a partnership or marriage, but this can be a business enterprise as well. Money worries will find a resolution once you sort this situation out. Art, hair salons, restaurants, movies, concerts. Somebody is demanding all the luxuries. You may be dealing with artists or people who work in the arts. You may discover a more creative and artistic side to yourself. Venus is the most humane and fair of the planets, so you may be asked or feel compelled to settle a dispute. Yes. Courts, law, judgment may factor in. But more than this card indicates either a new love coming into your life or the improvement and new start of an older love. The decision, I believe, is yours. So when the Venus card presents itself in a reading, the first thing to focus on is romance and love, but after that, creativity and refinement. You may be assured you are found very attractive at this present time and may be the subject of some advances. If so, romance becomes playful or childlike. It's a time of full heart blessings. If a relationship begins, it will have more of a sense of contentment and happiness to it. Or it will seem cold and restrictive. Venus is the planet of charmers, so you may want to power on the charm or somebody will to you. They may be manipulating you and playing mind games. A magician. There is a tendency to become more socially engaging at this time, and people will generally be sweeter and more helpful and amenable, but ask yourself why. It's a good period to smooth ruffled feathers or make peace with others. Diplomacy will serve you best at this time. Matters of the heart, feelings of comfort and need to be coddled or comforted. The feelings of not wanting to be rushed and a need to relax. Become more balanced and contented. Sweets, money and the checks in the mail. Being paid or rewarded for something handmade or handcrafted. A gift of money or jewellery. Luxury items, a new look, new clothing, fashion. Feeling suddenly more attractive to others. Romantic gestures, sexual propositions, a new chance at love. Caving in to those romantic pressures. So somebody may be asking a lot. Feeling loved, being admired and or looked over. Friendship, popularity, publishing poems or short stories. Love potions, well they never work because you can't force people to love you. Dealing with cosmetics, perfumes, oils, improvements made in the home, and so they will go wrong. Comforts, love, beauty, eating, scenting, relating, expensive purchases. So in this situation it seems that apart from this person here who has decided to take back control and love themselves, not in an egotistical way but enough to start a new journey, someone's been manipulated and seduced so that whoever it is can get what they want materially. Yeah, we go back to the gratitude again. Spirit have been saying, if you are not grateful, if you haven't been grateful for the gifts that Spirit gave you, then you will pay the price because they will take something more from you. So this person who's demanding and expecting will be the one that loses out, because you have to be grateful I could find the Seven of Pentacles. Instead of expecting things from others. Can't find it, but I know it's there. So High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness. And number 2, massively important. Holding the lotus flower that rises from the muck of the swamp. He has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been. It will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to others, you're automatically placed upon your highest path. Whether you're immediately aware of it or not, the presence of this ally lets you know that you are on the correct path. So hopefully you're this person on the correct path, taking back control of your life and fulfilling your desires. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, which is what they said, isn't it? The 7 of Stones and the 3 of Stones. As long as those riches are not the goal you have in mind. So if your mindset is, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I will do anything I need to get to that position, you will fail. If, however, you go towards your happiness, no matter what, that riches will come to you regardless. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. And this would also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you've learned from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all its forms. So even if this one doesn't work out, if you are grateful and not bitter and don't let it close you off to love, you will find the love in your life, and with it will come the abundance, growth and happiness. And according to Spirit, the money as well. So you have to just bring this chapter to an end with gratitude. Everyone is a lesson or a blessing. In Rama. $98. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of your soul. So the dark night of the soul. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or you're already on one. It could be to a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it's a journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on a desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. There is a spontaneous pilgrimage in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place, or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul knows where it's going and is ready to journey deep. So look at the card and repeat. May seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember the ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do this all alone. So this is a journey to your true path in life. It's up to you. Make the decision.